I wish you were gay so you could just hold me. Call me your babe instead of your homie. I don't know what to say. I just wish you were gay. Hi, I'm Claud. Thanks for joining my creator session. I'm going to play some songs I wrote and talk about lyric writing, the beauty and simplicity, and how to not take yourself too seriously as an artist, and the best times to release music. I won't trade for roses for your heart. I won't wait forever in the dark. Call your phone, you never answer. We're missing out on endless banter. You've never been that good at small talk, but I love to chat your ear off. Do you ever go west? I'm talking past Texas, like California. I'd love to take you there. Cuff up your jeans and borrow the man's. Hop on the train to get close to me. Get close to me. When are you going back to college? Remember how my dorm was haunted, smoking in the cemetery. Getting older's getting scary. In August you'll go north. I'm still in Northbrook Court, and maybe one day I'll get to take you here. Cough up your jeans and borrow the means. Hop on the train to get close to me. Get close to me. Cool. Yeah, so that song's called Cuff Your Jeans, and I wrote it in March of 2020. Very lonely time for all of us. It was just a feeling of missing my friends. Like a lot of my friends live in different parts of the country or the world, and it was sort of just like feeling fed up with being alone and not being with my friends. And yeah, and I was sending stuff back and forth with my best friend Josh, who I collaborate a lot with, and he sent me a voice memo of our other friend Noah playing like this lick. Like, it was just a voice memo of her playing it on an acoustic guitar, and I thought it was really cool. So, but I wanted to speed it up. I like to reimagine, like, I like taking like a snippet of a melody or something and then trying to reimagine it in as many ways as I can. And I threw it into like a Logic session and added some drums and my own guitars and like all that. And yeah, and then that song came out of it. If you're a writer or creator watching this, my advice to you would be to not be afraid of like expressing how you feel in really simple ways, in really simple terms. Like cuff your jeans was as simple as like borrow some money from your parents and get on a train and come visit me because I miss you. Like get close to me and then I got creative with the instrumental. But yeah, like don't be afraid to say how you're feeling just because it's too simple. So this song's called Soft Spot. Similarly to my other song, it started with actually just like a note in my phone that was like, I guess I must have been at a party that weekend, or I wrote this back in like 2019, and the note in my phone said like, I thought I saw you at a party, but when I like worked up the nerve to talk to you, it wasn't even you. And so when I sat down to write this song, I was like, well, I want to tell the story of what happened, so no better way to do it than literally what happened. And yeah, and I was like just exploring my feelings that I still had for this person and why it took me the whole party to go and talk to them, and I got all nervous and stuff, and yeah, this song was sort of born out of that. This sounds kinda strange, I thought I saw you at a party, but I finally got close, it wasn't you. And I know we don't talk right now, but if I saw you I'd sit down and ask about your afternoon. You told me that it's over now, but I can't help that I think about all the things that we used to do. 'Cause I've got a soft spot, I've got it for you. It for you. We used to lie in bed and talk for hours about everything and anything you said you wanted to. Pull the covers over our short hair, pretend like the city wasn't there, like it was only just us two. You told me that it's over now, but I can't help but still think about all the things that we used to do. 'Cause I've got a soft spot, I've got it for you. It for you. I wish I left all the things at your place so I could come get them. We do things we might regret and say that we could make exceptions. I just can't take the rejection. Maybe I'm just second guessing. 'Cause I've got a soft spot, I've got it for you. It for you. It for you. It for you. Cool.
So I want to know more about your journey about being an artist. Has it always been something that you've known that you needed to do?
I was always an artist, you know, whether it was my like career or not. But But yeah, when I went to college, and I went to I didn't want to go to an art school because I had gone to an art school for high school, for like a year of high school, and I felt like burnt out from doing music every single day. And so I thought maybe going to like a big university. I went to Syracuse University for 1 whole year, and I thought that would be a really good change of pace for me and sort of like force me to experience things outside of my comfort zone. And I definitely did experience things outside of my comfort zone, but it drove me back to music because it was something that I was doing on the side of my classes and what I was supposed to be doing. And I like found the love for it, and I started playing a lot of shows, and I just fell into, I don't know, like shows turned into like a short tour, and then a short tour turned into a long tour, and then eventually I just didn't have time for school, and it just turned into something that I was doing full time. It's funny, I went to college for music business. I was in like a music industry program, and my whole like thinking behind that was like, I'm going to learn everything I need to know about the music industry so that when I actually like pursue my career, there will be no curveballs. And that it's just will never work that way. Like every day is like a new day, and there's always curveballs, and there's always like things happening that you're not going to be happy about. And I just think like the only way that I can get through it, like advice I would give myself, I only started doing this a few years ago, but advice I would give, like, I guess 19-year-old Claud would be like, just take every day as it is, and every day is a new day. And yeah, it's just really hard to dwell on things that go wrong because it happened, and most of the time you can't change it, and most of the time things are out of your control. So the only thing you can control is your art.
What was the moment, or was there a moment where you realized, I can do this as a career? Like, I can make a living doing this work that I love?
I don't know. There was a couple different moments when I realized like, oh, maybe people like want to hear me play, and maybe people like my songs. Like there was a moment when I had posted a song on SoundCloud that I just did like in my dorm my freshman year, and for the first time, like a lot of people that I didn't know were listening to it. I don't know how they found it. It got into some like SoundCloud algorithm or something, and that was like really exciting. And I started playing it at house shows, and people really liked that song. It's not out. It's just on my SoundCloud. And I met my friend Josh, who's a producer, and he started producing my music, and I had never heard it like produced. And that was really exciting for me too. And I was like, okay, I think I like have something here that I want people to hear. I hope that my music continues to resonate with people. I hope that I get better at music, and that I grow, and more and more people like it, or even if it's the same amount of people who like it, I hope to create like a full world for them, something that they can always come back to. I upload songs to SoundCloud pretty casually, or at least I used to. Like I used to just upload songs all the time and then take them down a few weeks later. I still kind of do that, but it like, because it's so much better than like an official release. Like there's so much pressure around like releasing something to Spotify or like Apple, and I think like all that pressure sort of takes away from like the like casualty of like what music is. Like I don't know, I personally am somebody who likes to, like, I used to post like 3 songs to SoundCloud a week, and then like in a couple weeks later, if I wasn't feeling it anymore, I'd just take it down. And I don't think there's any harm in doing that. Like I think it made me better as an artist and a musician to not take every song like so seriously and tremendously. That's definitely advice that I give to other artists a lot, is like don't be scared to just put it out there. Like you can always take it down, and people like understand what growth is. Like they want to see you grow. So So it's like, I think people get so scared, like, oh, the project has to be perfect. I've been working on it for years. It has to be perfect, but it doesn't. I think as long as it's like the best you could do in that moment, like, then that's what you should release, you know?
Creator Sessions is brought to you by ConvertKit, the creator marketing platform. And at ConvertKit, we believe that the future belongs to creators like you. That's why we invest in this series. By sharing the more intimate details of the creator journey, we inspire and encourage more creators to follow their passion, because creators shape culture and culture shapes the world. So, whatever your craft, our creator marketing platform can help you share it with the world. Click the link to learn more about how ConvertKit can help you earn a living online.
The song's called Anna. It's character writing. I took myself out of my own shoes for this one because I was sick of my own life, and I wrote this song with a guy named Jacob Portrait, who plays bass in a band I really love, like, called Unknown Mortal Orchestra. And I was in his studio, and he had this really long chord progression that he was playing, and it was like 7 different chords, and I couldn't follow along, and then we had to play it like over and over like a million times until I can grasp onto it. And but the chords, like the progression and the instrumentation, it just like felt so mature and so like outside of the realm of music that I was in at the time. And it just felt natural to write as if I was somebody else. So I created this character in my head named Anna, and I imagined myself as like her husband of many years who felt like he had to leave the relationship to go and find himself and better himself as a person, like ultimately for her sake, like to be the best he can for her. And yeah, that's what this is about. Was driving on a Sunday afternoon, and I called her just past 2 to say, Anna, I love ya, but I can't come home to you, and I won't be coming home tomorrow too. Oh, Anna, there's nothing you can do to get me in the mood. It's been a pleasure to be your man, and I could hold you for every dance. But if I don't ever take this chance, then I should never have been your man. There are cities and countries I should go, things I want to know, and I promise that I'll write you in about a month or so. I'm leaving even though it's been a pleasure to be your man, and I could Yeah, I like character writing. I would highly recommend it. I think even if you think you haven't done character writing before, you probably have. Like, I just don't believe an artist who tells me every word of their song is true. I feel like you have to make at least some stuff up some of the time, to tell a full story. Because songs have an end, but your story probably doesn't. So you've probably character written before, and if you haven't, I would try it. It's a really good exercise. This next song I wish was character writing. It's not. It's a song called Tommy. I put it out recently. I put it out a few weeks ago, and after my album had already come out, and I wrote it after I wrote my album, but I wish that I wrote it before because I think it would have fit perfectly on Super Monster. And yeah, it's a brutally honest song.
As a creator, do you recognize like the importance or weight of when you release music like that and how it has the opportunity to influence and like create change? Or do you just feel like you're speaking your truth and kind of following the follow up to that question is how do you encourage creators to really lean into that? Or would you at all?
I get asked a lot if I feel like this weight or responsibility. And I don't at all. Like, I just sort of, like speak my truth, I guess, or I just write what I want to write about, and I think all artists hope that whatever they're saying has an impact or provides a different perspective than one we're usually used to, and yeah, that's sort of how I feel too. Like, I just share my perspective and my experiences, and hope it resonates with people. I feel like the internal struggle of an artist is like, what is my purpose for eternity and for today? You know, like, what am I gonna do today to like fill up my time? Because half of me is just like, I wanna like nourish my body and make art when I feel like making art, and you know, do whatever I feel like in the moment. And then the other half of me has that like pressure of like, you weren't being productive today, and every day it's just like an internal struggle of like, what am I? What am I doing? What is this for? You know? And I think like, I guess sort of just embracing that. I don't really know, because I'm sort of in that too right now, but yeah, I guess I embrace it and just have faith that that one day I figure it out.
How would you encourage others that are trying to do what you're doing?
I think if you're an artist, creator, I think a lot of the pressure is probably internalized. It's probably, you're just putting it on yourself, most likely. And just write about your experiences and your life, because it probably is a perspective that, I mean, it definitely is a perspective that not everybody hears every day, because they're not you. So yeah. This song is called Wish You Were Gay. Pretty self-explanatory. Just speaking my truth, putting myself out there. It's also just like those like simple little like mundane everyday feelings you get that I always turn into a song. Like this one, I was walking somewhere and I ran into like somebody I used to hang out with, just like somebody I used to know, just like a friend, an acquaintance. And she was with her boyfriend of like 8 years, and they were on like an anniversary date. And I was like, whoa, like I think I had a crush on this person. Like I think I really liked her. And this was like my first time seeing her with a guy. But then we each went our separate ways, and I never really thought much of it after that. But I was on my way like to go write a song basically, and I was like, I kind of like wonder what would have happened if she was gay. Like I kind of wish she was gay. And then I was imagining our like life together if she was gay, and yeah, that's what this turned into. It's storytelling. It's kind of like character writing, except not. Picture this, you and me in the morning, kissing over the coffee you're pouring. It could be like that every day. Hate it that I wish you were. Hoping that I'm a better replacement for the guys that you're always out chasing. Or should I accept things I can't change? Hate it that I wish you were. I wish you were gay so you could just hold me. Call me your babe instead of your homie. Don't know what to say. I just wish you were gay. I wish you were gay so it would be easy for me to say that I'm catching feelings. I know you're straight. I just wish you were gay. Now I see you get off of the subway. Haven't seen you in months, but it's okay. I'd forgotten, but I feel the same. Hate it, I still wish you were. You walk up and I'm dreading the small talk. With your boyfriend, he's chatting my ear off. So I lie and I say I can't stay. Hate it, still wish you were. I wish you were gay so you could just hold me. Call me your babe instead of your homie. Know what to say. I just wish you were gay. I wish you were gay so it would be easy for me to say that I'm catching feelings and I know you're straight. I just wish you were gay. We'd be so good. Give me one look. I know you don't mean it when you come to flirt. The dreams that I'm having are just getting worse. I wish you were gay so you could just hold me. Call me your babe instead of your homie. Don't know what to say. I just wish you were gay. I wish you were gay so it would be easy for me to say that I'm catching feelings and I know you're straight. I just wish you were gay. I won't trade for roses for your heart. I won't wait forever in the dark. Thanks for joining my creator session. You can find me anywhere on the internet. It's just Claud without an E. This is Lucy. And yeah, thanks for watching us.